Yes. Lots of people in chat, which is why it's nice to have Twitch chat. Here, let's do a thank you. Let's give you guys thank you for catching that. I did need that. It's very, very prompt timing on that. So what I was thinking was, hello and welcome to another video. I'm Blackjack Fitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be solving JOE3, the Pre-Prequel. This is a JayForty puzzle. Let's read the rules. I've got normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 through 9 in every single row, in every column, and in every 3x3 box of the grid. Additionally, no digit can appear more than once on each of the clue types, which are as follows. So that's interesting because what it means is if you put a 1 here, then you can't put a 1 in any of these other cells. None of those could be 1s once you have a single 1 on it. Oh, I'm seeing lots of geometry around that too, but there can only be one 1 on that, which will actually matter for cells that because I can see that there's 9 on the red bands. But we'll circle back to that. So digits along a pink line form a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So in fact, if this was a 1, we would know that this had to be a 2-3 pair, but it could appear out of order like this. That's a perfectly fine way. But those 3 digits taken as a set are consecutive in some order. So that would be one valid way to fill that line. Adjacent digits along a green line have a difference of at least 5. So these are standard German whispers. So if this was a 1, this digit would have to be 6, 7, 8, or 9 because those are the only digits that are 5 away from 1. If this was a 4, the only digit that you could put there is a 9. And that's how the German whispers work. The sum of the digits along a blue line must be the same within each 3x3 box the blue line passes through. So these are region sum lines. So that means the sum of these 2 digits have to be the same as that digit and has to be the same as the sum of those 2 digits. And indeed has to be the same as the sum of those digits. So that's how the region sum line is going to work. The digits in a cage sum to the number in the top left-hand corner of the cage. So these 2 digits sum to 6. These 2 digits sum to 9. And I'm going to assume that since this isn't a juggler puzzle, that we're not counting this 6 as already being in a 6, so we could put a 6 in this 9 cage. If you've done that one recently, you'll understand. Cells separated by a black dot contain digits in a 2-to-1 ratio, and cells separated by a white dot contain consecutive digits. So if this in a 2-to-1 ratio means one digit is double the other. So if this was a 2, this could either be a 1 or a 4 because 2 is double 1 and 4 is double 2. And if this was a 2, then this could either be a 1 or a 3 because 1 is consecutive with 2 and 3 is consecutive with 2. Although in this case, this couldn't be a 1 because that would have to be a 2 again. So this would have to be a 3, and then this would have to be a 4. Just like that. Right. So if you want to play the puzzle, there's a link in the video description. But now I'm going to try to solve this with the help of my friends in the Discord chat. Let's get started. Hey, I'm still going. Totally missed the Discord notification. I should actually talk to Stu about this. I just type it in instead of using this sort of push because I feel like it's not my Discord, so it feels weird to send a tag out to everybody. So yeah, but welcome GDC. It's good to have you here. I will tell you right now, while you're here, I will be streaming on this upcoming Sunday as well. So you can get, I think, notifications in Twitch. That might be a thing that you can set up. I'm like not the best streamer, so I don't know. But presumably that's a thing. So hopefully that'll notify you as well. Maybe I'll talk to Stu about actually tagging everyone in the Discord channel I'm sure it's fine, but like I feel weird just because it's not my Discord. So, right, let's think about this puzzle. So the first thing that I know is that along 3 consecutive black dots, you have to have the digits 2 and 4, and they have to be from 1, 2, 4, and 8 because it's the only way that you can get 3 consecutive digits. The only other digits besides 1, 2, 4, and 8 that can exist on a black dot are 3, 6, and we're actually going to get those over here because 2 and 4 are taken definitely in this run. So we can't do 1 and 8, right? That won't work. So you can't do. There's only so many ways you can put digits on a black dot. It can be 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, or 3, 6. And if you don't have 2 or 4 available, the only option left is 3, 6. So we do get the 3, 6 down here. Now, one thing that I did notice is that some of these are going to be very restricted. Thank you, Riff Clown. I appreciate that. I haven't made a point of promoting the stream a lot in different places. I've been lucky that the sort of community has I've been doing pretty well with viewers and stuff like that, but I would be more than happy to. I should do a better job. The thing is, like, I kind of started streaming on a whim and then liked it. And so now I'm trying to do it more, but I don't even have like a really consistent schedule. I stream like after I put my kid to bed. So yeah. And if you're watching the video on YouTube, you can join us on Twitch. It's a great time. We have fun in the chat. It's good people here. So you're welcome to sort of log into Twitch and find us live there. That's where these videos come from. Right. So, but what was I saying was I noticed as I was doing this earlier and I was counting these is that's 9 cells. So one of these 3 is going to have a 1, or somewhere there's a 1, right? Because all 9 cells appear in that it's like a disjoint set. That's a set of the digits 1 through 9 on those 3 different ren bands. So somewhere there's a 1, and that 1 will be connected to 2 and 3. And then somewhere there's a 9, and that 9 will be connected to 8 and 7. And so then the remaining digits is 4, 5, and 6. So let me answer this question. I've been uploading all my VODs on YouTube. Got to check that out. So no, I haven't. Mostly because when I tried to start it at first, I thought this is a good idea, but my streams were like really glitchy in the beginning. So I didn't get a ton of usable content. I did upload one solve. I uploaded a solve of one of Marty's puzzles. I think it was a pseudo cell puzzle, which I loved. I'm glad that the video worked out good for that. But I plan to start again. I've also got a few of my own videos where I do walkthroughs of some of my more difficult puzzles. So and I'm happy to do that with more of my puzzles. I like doing that. To talk about your own puzzles is fun. But yeah, so that's the kind of content that's on there now. But I want to do more of solving other people's stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I also hate feeling pushy, so I'm scared of telling people when I'm live. I only started pinging everyone in my own Discord relatively recently. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I think like I don't want to start a Discord just because like there's so many, like it's hard already, and all of the people, I'm like, if I can do it in Skunkworks, then that's great, and then maybe over in wherever else I can with the pedaling pianist Discord and whatnot. But yeah, you on YouTube, you should join us on Twitch. We're having a nice time. Right. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, and a 7, 8, 9 ren band. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So most of the digits appear on this. So whatever this is, there has to be 3 different ways of making it. Well, I mean, that has to be a 7, 8, or 9, right? Just for sure. Because these are 6 different digits and they're all lower. So it could be 6, 1, 2, 5, and 3, 4, and that could be 7. That is within the realm of possible. So seven's possible. We have to acknowledge that. Yeah, so this is interesting. So this, I don't think this is the place to start. Let's do a little bit lower hanging fruit there. That can't be a 5 because it's on a German whisper. So this is a low digit, and that makes that a high digit because it has to be 5 away, so it has to alternate on the other side of 5. So this is at least a 6 and as high as a 9 there, of course. Now, this is a 2 or a 4, not a 1 or an 8. We could do a better job there. So it could go 1, 2, 4. That can't be true. This can't be the 2, 4. So this cell can't be 2 or 4 because then it would be like 1, 2, 4 or 8, 4, 2. And then without 2 or 4, you can't make a 6 cell. So that doesn't work at all. So this is not 2 or 4. That's a 1 or an 8, which means this is a 2, 4 pair, like so. And now that's going to be very interesting for this 9 cell, which can't be 4, 5 or 2, 7. So it could be 1, 8, I think, or what's the other way? 3, 6? That seems possible. 6 either. Oh, shoot. You're right. I'm sorry. That feels very silly of me. Okay. It is true that this is a 2 or 4 because that's how the run works. It's not true to say that this is 2 or 4. That's for 5. So I'm glad you caught that. Thank you. Yes. Lots of people in chat, which is why it's nice to have Twitch chat. Here, let's do a thank you. Let's give you guys thank you for catching that. I did need that. It's very, very prompt timing on that. So what I was thinking was this couldn't be 2, 4 because this needed a 2 or a 4, and we were going to end up with a virtual pair. That's not how that works. This is a 2, 4 or a 1, 5. Now this can't be a 2, 4 because that would break this cell. So this is a 1, 5, but that doesn't tell us anything about this cell. It does tell us about this cell though. This is a 1, 5, which means that is a 1, which unfortunately is the least restrictive cell for that. But it's a digit, and I'm happy to have it. So now that's not a 1 here. Right, and now this can't be 1, 8. So this cell is a little on the restricted side. Let's look at that. I'm just going to do this for a point. It can't be 3. I mean, that's a horrendous thing to do, and I apologize for it right off the bat. It can't be 9. It can't be 8 because it would need a 1. It can't be 1 because we already have a 1 in a cage. So if it's 2, 7 or 4, 5, but that can't be 5. See, this is why I did it, though. Look at how restricted that got. I just finished setting a 10-line Sudoku, and boy, is it hard to set a 10-line Sudoku. I do not suggest. I just finished a fully 10 lines only Sumdoku, which was the goal. It's a little bit, it lacks some of the aesthetics of the other Sumdokus that I've published, but I was so proud that it was just 10 lines. There's nothing else, which is quite hard to do, I think. So anyway, I don't know why I made that about myself. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. I'm sorry about that. Right. So if this is a 4, that's going to be a 9. But anyway, this is going to be 2, 7, or 5. Just because it has to be the other digit that sums there. Now, I don't know what is wrong with me. Why would I put a 1 there and then not the 5 there? That doesn't make any sense. Now there can't be a 5 in this, so that's not a 5, which means that's not a 4. So we do have a 2, 7 pair here. That feels so silly. I'm like going about this all weird. Anyway, unfortunately it rules out 4 and 6 on the green line. Right? Because, that's not monogamous. But other than that, the 7's a little bit more flexible. Well, 7 would have to go with 2, actually, because we already have a 1 on a green line. 2 could go with 7, 8, or 9, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right. So what's next? We meant to think about these Kropke dots. Isn't 1 even, 2 evens, 3 evens. So it could be 2 evens there like that. You can limit row 9, column 1 more by Sudoku. Row 9, column 1 more by Sudoku. Why is that? Oh, geez, Jiminy Crickets. Thank you. Oh, it's good to have you in chat, GDC. Now, that's a high digit. We need a low digit. That's 2. That's 7. I was like, this is a 1-star puzzle. Why am I struggling so much? Right. So this is a 1 or an 8. Now, that has to be 8, and that has to be 2. Very cool. This can't be 7 anymore by Sudoku. Now, the low digit on here it can't be 1 or 2 or 3. So there has to be a 4, 9 on here, which gives us an 8 there. But this now is a 4, 9 pair. That's cool. Now we can't do 4s for this. So, I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. There's a 1, 7 somewhere, a 2, 6, and actually, this can't be 1, 7 because of that 1, and this can't be 1, 7 because of that 7, and there is a 1, 7 somewhere, and that can't be a 1, so that's a 1. That's really nice, actually. So now this is 6, 8. Right. So one of these is a 2, 6, and one of them is a 3, 5, like that. This one isn't 5, so that's not 3. Okay, so we've got 6 and 2 off of this white dot. Actually, what's the even digit on this white dot? Because we've already used 6 and 8, and 2 sees it in the row. So there is a 4 on here, which makes that a 9. That's lovely also. Yeah, I should pencil mark that properly. Now we've got a 4 on that white dot and a 6 and an 8 there. So there's a 2 on this white dot. And it's from 1, 2, or 3. Now, because this is 1, 2, or 3, and we know that the whole thing has to, the Ren bands are split up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. We know that that is entirely a 1, 2, 3 Ren band. And unfortunately, I don't think we know how that's distributed. But now this can't be 1, 2, or 3, and this can't be 1, 2, or 3 because we've already had that Ren band. So this has to be the 1, 2 in this box, which gives us, well, a 2 over here. I mean, where are 1? Where's 1 in this box? That's really wild. So by Sudoku, we can't go in any of those. By pencil mark, it can't go there. By this one, it can't go there. And by the fact that we already had a 1 on a Ren band, it can't go there. So that's just a 1. That's funny. Now we need a 1 up here. Can't go there. Right. We don't have the ability to do the same trick there because we can, or with 2, because we can do 2. But this 3, 6 looks over here. I'm sorry, I know you've talked about that in chat. I haven't been looking. I haven't looked over at chat. Did somebody do it? I think we know what goes in the 6 cage with the 1. Oh, that was a while ago. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Nothing new, I don't think. I would have expected there to be people yelling at me about that 3 looking over there, but that's great. You all knew I would get there in the end. Now, this cell can't be 4, 5, or 6. So this is the 7, 8, 9 Ren band. So that is a 7 or an 8. Oh, sorry, that's just an 8. I didn't see the 7 up above. So that's 6. That's 8. Now this is going to be 7 here and 9 there. Now 9 is going to be in one of these two spots. 8 is exactly there by Sudoku. It's got a nice flow to it. This is 8, which doesn't do anything. So 8 and 9 have already appeared. So that's a 6 or a 7. Unfortunately, it can be a 6. Now this is going to be 4, 5, 6. That 4 sees there and there. So that's got to be 4. This is a 5, 6 pair. That's got to be the 5. And 6, 3, 6. Now this can't be the 6, 3 pair anymore. That's a lie. 6, 3 is not the pair. It can't be 6, which means it can't be 2. So it's 3, 5. Okay, so that's 2. That's 6. Okay, glad we got that resolved. Squared away. 7. This is not 2. So there has to be a 2. That's it. Now we've got a 1, 3 pair on it, so that's got to be the 2 on the line. And 1, 2. Shall we just do a little bit of this action here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. This is a 3, 4 pair, which I could have. No, I don't think I could have seen that in the row. Not immediately anyway. So this isn't 3 or 4. That's just a 5, 9 pair. What that does do is it gives me this digit, which is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 or 9. So that is a 7, which gives me this digit, which has to be a 1. And now in here we need a 3, 4, and 5. Like so, which means 1, 2, 3. No, we need a 6 down here. Okay. Have we done all of our dottiness? I think we have. All of our tricks. It might just be Sudoku at this point. So what do we got here? We need a 2. That is just a 2. So 4, 9. That's a 9. 4. Oops. 4. Righty. Now in this row, we need a 3 and a 9. Okay. Good talk. This box. 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay. 2, 7. 2, 7, 8. 1, 7. I don't think that did it. Don't think that did it. Although that looks like a 1, 2, 8 triple, which means I think we can get what these digits are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5, 9. We can do that. 5 and 9. Now we need a 3, 6, 8. That's the only place for 8. It gives me a 3, 6 pair. Oh, this is the only place for 7. I didn't see my 1, 2 pair there. Okay. We need a 7 in one of these. 5, 9 looks right. It gives me a 3 and a 5. So 3, 4, 5. Not quite, huh? Okay. So what's 3, 9? This is a 4, 5, 6, I think. It's not 4. So yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Balderdash. What's going on? Nothing fancy, right? It's just gotta do the Sudoku, I think. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So that's a 3. The 6, 7 pair. That 3 gives us a 1 here. And removes the pencil mark there. So 4, 5, and 9. I think that's not a 5. So we chocolate teapotted in column 5. Don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's not 1, 2, 3. So 4, not 5, 6, 7, not 8, 9. That doesn't seem super profitable. Yeah. All right. Is there any clue type I haven't taken advantage of? I feel like I've done all the clues, right? I'm like struggling through the Sudoku. All right. I think that I had to check multiple times because it just felt like there was. There's a pretty minimal grid. I shouldn't be terribly surprised. We need a 3, 6, 7, 9. Well, alrighty then. 1 is going to be up here. I must be missing something, right? Like I feel like. No, I mean the red things would tell me unless I'm missing a pair, right? That's usually what happens. What are these digits? Okay. It can be 2, 8, 7, or 6. That can only be a 6. That's just a naked single. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. I'm quite pleased with that. This now isn't 2, 6 or 6, 8 over here. So we're chocolate teapotted again, but we got some stuff up here we can do. So that's not 9. That's not 9. 6, 7 pair gives us a 4 here. And this isn't a 6. Now. What? I'm almost done. The Renban in box 4 can be finished. Thank you. I was like, there did have to be something with a clue somewhere. I don't know what was going on. Appreciate that. 9, 3, 7, 6, 7, 3, 6, 6, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1, 8, 1, 2. Now these are 1, 2. So 2 and 9. So that's a 2. That's a 9. Now we need a 1, 4, 5. That's got to be a 1, 5, 4, 1. I thought I was going to get a 3 in the corner. And 5. All right, cool. Yeah, I feel like I was a little slow with that, but I'll take it. A 15-minute solve? Oh, boy, that's hard to resist because it's so easy. All right, I'll do one more. I will do one more. I'm like looking in the wrong place. I actually happen to have a beverage here. It's very late. Hit me. Is this what? Did you send this to me, Isaiah? Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching the video. Tune in next time for another edition.